Let's talk about money, specifically your marketing budget and whether it's actually coming back to you. In the UK trades and service industry, lead generation platforms have become the default way to find new customers. The logic makes sense. Pay a platform, get inquiries, win jobs. Simple enough. But the reality for thousands of business owners is very different. They're spending hundreds, sometimes thousands of pounds every month, and the returns just don't stack up. Platforms like Bark and Trade have built their business models on selling access to potential customers. The problem isn't the concept of paid lead generation. The problem is who the model is actually designed to serve, the platform or you. Bark is the focus of this comparison. And once you understand exactly how their credit system works, you'll see why so many businesses keep spending without seeing consistent returns. This comparison matters most to specific kinds of business owners. Sole traders and small contractors actively marketing themselves online. Service businesses, roofers, plumbers, landscapers, web designers, cleaners, anyone who relies on a steady flow of new clients to keep the diary full. It matters if you've already tried Bark and felt like something was off. Maybe the leads weren't responding. Maybe the quality was inconsistent. Maybe you spent £50 in credits and got one half-hearted inquiry from someone who was still just getting quotes. And it matters to anyone who wants to grow their business predictably, not gamble on monthly credit top-ups. Here's what a typical Bark experience looks like. You sign up, buy a credit bundle, and start browsing available leads. You find one that looks relevant, a homeowner needing a bathroom refit, and you spend your credits to unlock their contact details. Then you discover 3, 4, maybe 5 other contractors have already done exactly the same thing. Bark does have a large, active marketplace. Real customers use it every day, but the moment you spend those credits, you're in a race, competing on price with strangers before you've even spoken to the customer. You paid for that privilege regardless of whether you win the job. Trade operates a similar shared lead model. The same inquiry gets sent to multiple tradespeople, triggering immediate price competition, eroded margins, and no real advantage for any individual business. That's the core issue with these platforms. You're paying for access to an inquiry, not for an outcome. The platform gets paid either way. If the lead ghosts you, if they go with someone cheaper, if they decide not to proceed at all, Bark still keeps your credits. Multiply that across weeks and months, and you start to see how the numbers get painful. Sitesy operates on a completely different model. Sitesy provides exclusive leads, meaning the inquiry you receive is not shared with 5 other contractors. It comes to you and only you. That single change reshapes the entire dynamic. Instead of racing to respond first and competing on price, you're having a real conversation with a customer who isn't juggling 4 other quotes at the same time. Sitesy delivers performance-based leads, which means the business model is tied to your results. Sitesy doesn't profit from leads that go nowhere. That structure incentivizes quality over volume, the exact opposite of a credit-based system. Sitesy also offers a guaranteed ROI. That's not a vague promise. It's a structural commitment to the businesses it works with. If the leads don't perform, there's accountability built into the relationship. That's something Bark cannot offer, because Bark's revenue comes from credit sales, not from your success. On Bark, a lead might be someone who clicked a few buttons at midnight while comparing options. On Sitesy, the inquiry has been qualified. The person on the other end has intent. They're ready to engage, not just browsing. Sitesy is part of the James Dooley portfolio, built around digital marketing systems that produce measurable results. That context matters. Sitesy isn't experimenting with your budget. It's a lead generation agency built on methodology that's already been tested. And in terms of support, Sitesy is more responsive than Bark's largely automated platform. When something isn't working, you can have a real conversation about it. So what does all of this translate to in practice? Fewer leads, but better ones. Predictable spend with predictable returns. No more credit gambling. No more competing with four strangers for the same inquiry. Sitesy gives service businesses the ability to plan, to forecast, to know what you're spending and what you can expect back. That kind of confidence is simply not possible on a credit-based platform like Bark. If you're tired of paying for access and ready to start demanding results, visit Sitesy.com.